Hey, what's up, Street Talks? Eric from the Eric and Street Photography blog. So I'm just going to share another thought with you on authenticity. So ultimately, when it comes to art, photography, videos, whatever, I don't really think it really matters like what your personality is. I think just the most important thing is that you're authentic. You're not faking, you're not fronting, you're not pretending to be somebody you're not. So the reason I love Keanu Reeves so much is that his actor self and his real life self seem to mirror one another. Whereas like, people like, Tom Cruise, I don't know about the Scientology thing, but it seems a little bit dubious. And so this is really important because, you have a certain self, and generally speaking, there's like, in sociology, they call it like presentation of self. I think it's Irving Goffman or somebody. But the notion is, you're probably going to talk to your priest differently than you talk to your buddies and to your wife and so forth. But I don't know, I'm starting to think it's like, I just want to just have one person. I don't want to like have to censor myself talking to other people. I'm just going to be one Eric Kim. And to me, I'd rather be authentic and offend other people than to just like pretend to be politically correct or woke or whatever, than to have people like me for what I'm not. And the reason why I feel like this is interesting is because, okay, my personality, I can't change it. Like who I am, I mean, like I am who I am and I'm always changing, but I am who I am based on, a combination of my genetics, which I got from my parents, a combination of how I was raised in American society, Korean American society, how I was raised at church, Boy Scouts, my high schools, my college experiences, whatnot. And so I am who I am today out of certain factors that are outside my control. Now I could do things differently. Like today I could choose to make 30 videos or 10 videos, or I could choose to eat a steak or eat a pork chop. But ultimately, I think the core of your personality, it's not something you should change. Now, I think this is very interesting because essentially if you look at morality, religion, ethics and stuff like that, the bias is this: you are a defective human being and you're evil, bad, and sinful, whatever. And in order to become happier, more virtuous, go to heaven, whatever, you have to act X, Y, and Z way. So the problem about this is that you try to change yourself into something you're not, which I think is really bad. I think it's much better for you to have extreme pride of who you are and to not change yourself. Because this is the thing, is the practical fact, you're always changing anyways, right? But to try to forcibly change something you're not into seems like a bad idea. So like, let me make an example. Let's say you're a lion. Can you imagine trying to teach a lion how to be a vegetarian or a vegan? It's like, like lion, man, you're like killing all the antelopes. That's not cool. That's, have you heard that, this quinoa thing is great. So imagine trying to force feed a lion quinoa. He would probably die or become a sick animal. And so I feel like the same thing with humans, right? Is that like, we are who we are. It's probably not a good idea to try to change who we are in some sort of naive way. So for example, I don't think humans are meant to be carnivores, right? I mean, we probably need some sort of variety in our diets. But at the same time, humans are not meant to be vegan either. Nor I think humans are really meant to be a vegetarian. I think we're supposed to be like omnivores, so eating meat and everything we find under the sun. So, I think both camps is kind of bad. Is only the meat eaters, probably not good. Only the plant eaters. I think we kind of need a hybrid of both. And however, what much percentage you want meat versus veggies or whatever is kind of up to you. I think my diet right now is like maybe like 80% meat and 20%, bitter herbs. So I eat a lot of like kale, collard greens, kimchi, and stuff like that. And that's pretty much all I eat. And I drink water and coffee. That's pretty much it. So just kind of realize you are who you are. Don't strive to change yourself. have pride in yourself. Have pride in who you are, how you talk, what you think, and stuff like that. And I feel like once you have pride in yourself and you don't want to force yourself to change, this is when you're going to become super epic. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Peace out.